Their athleticism, their size, their quickness. They're not very deep. I think he only plays 7 guys, maybe 8. But I think they're pretty good. I mean, they play at a high level. They obviously beat Arizona, played Kansas very well the first half. So the first thing is athleticism. I think we had to do a good job, be there on the catch. He's a very good three-point shooter this year. He's also putting on the floor. So we have to kind of take the good with the bad, either take away the three or try to limit his touches. But it's going to be hard because he's a good player. We just have to do a good job of making him earn his shots. Yeah, I think the most important part is playing for 40 minutes. I think the last time we were on the road, we only played for 20 minutes. On Wednesday, you just want to play for 40, compete as hard as you can, and see what happens. So it is a big step for us to see how we have grown since our last road trip. I think our team is fairly young. I think theirs is fairly a lot of new guys, but there is a factor of, element of, hey, there's a home floor. This is their first road game or home game, so that's important too. They're 0-1 in the conference, so this is a big game for them to kind of keep serve and win on their home floor. For us, again, it's just for us to go down and compete and play for 40 minutes. It's not one of those things where, last year was last year. I think every year is different. But I think they have a lot more right on the game than we do, being that they lost the first game.
Do you think the timing of this game is good, coming off the fact that you guys are coming off and playing well, 3 straight games in a row?
I think so. I'd rather come up with 3 wins and go on the road. You do feel a little bit more confident going on the road, but at the same time, it's a big mountain to climb. They're a very good team.
Is there a position group maybe on your team that you think has to really excel in this game?
I think our front line. I think they're almost leading the nation in block shots, and rebound is very similar to last year. They got very athletic players up front, so our front line players have to come and play, have to keep them off the glass, have to convert inside, and so I think that's probably a big key to the game on Wednesday. Oh, he's very talented. He can shoot the three. I think that's the best thing he does is shoot the three, stretch the defense, but he can put it on the floor as well. He's a very smart player. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes for a freshman.
What's it like playing down there? How does it rank with some of the other home court advantages, especially being their biggest rival?
Well, that's the biggest thing. It's not like going to New Mexico or San Diego State. This game, the fans don't like you. There's a little hatred there. So it's a little different environment when you get down there.
They really support the basketball. I know the football team doesn't get a lot of fans. The basketball team.
Oh, definitely. We anticipate probably between 12 to 15,000 fans. I know it's still probably Christmas break for the students, but we anticipate a large crowd. Very important. He's the anchor of the defense. He blocks shots, change shots for us, rebound inside. So he's going to have to stay on the floor for us to be successful on Wednesday. No, I think the reason why he's up, I think he's rebounding better on the defensive end. Last year, he really concentrated on offensive end, just getting rebounds. I think this year he's doing both ends, and that's why his numbers are up.
Talk about the defense a little bit. Talk about how the defense has improved during this winning streak and how you're really going to need that.
I don't know if it's improved. I think it's been pretty steady. I think teams are shooting below 40% against us. I think we're out rebounding teams. It's going to be a key for the whole conference run, really. If you can defend and rebound, it's always going to give you a chance to win. And even during the losing streak, I thought there was a lot of games that were very close because of our defense. We just couldn't get over the hump because of the offense. But if we continue to guard and rebound, I think we will have a chance to win, put yourself in position to win every game. We're converting more. We're getting out in transition. I think we're finishing more plays in transition than we did probably about 3 weeks ago. And that's helped a lot because now you take a little bit of pressure off of half-court offense. Yeah, I thought you were. I'd laugh because I thought about that every time we didn't score. Like, yeah, what's going on? So, you get as a head coach and as staff, we were worried. What was going on. We watched tape, shots not falling. Where do you go to score? So it was a concern. Last week and a half or last 3 games has really been clicking. The guys have been making shots. Again, I think it has to do with transition, completing the plays in transition, offensive rebounds. So we're able to convert inside better than we were earlier in the year. I think part has been I probably let it as offense. I probably was too vague. And when I say vague, in terms of not letting the guys know where the ball should go to certain guys to score. Now we know we run a certain set. We know it's going to go inside on this play. We know the guy's going to get a shot from the corner. We know where the shots are coming from. So I think early on, I think it was I took it for granted that I had some guys back, and they still had to find their niche of where to score. And I think that was part of our growing process. I think the rebound on the defensive end, being more alert defensively. He's always been a good shot blocker, but I think he's concentrating on other areas of the game, and that's really helped him. Because AJ has a tendency to, practice to kind of, float. You don't, when you do that as a coach, I don't know what you're going to do in a game. So when I say complicated, he's the type of guy that can go and practice and maybe not practice hard, but still give you good numbers. And as a head coach, in practice, I look for guys to be consistent. And when I say complicated, that's what it kind of boils down to is, okay, if he didn't have a good week of practice, I'm like, I'm not sure what he's going to do in the game. But then I was saying he has good numbers. And that backfired for us sometimes, too. He's not as aggressive because he kind of plays the way he practiced. And his practice habits have improved a lot. He still has a long ways to go, but he's improved in that area. I think that's why he's been consistent the last 3 games. Injured his chest and the legs were a little sore, so we kept him out and hopefully have him back for Wednesday. But he is clear to play, so he's available to play on Wednesday. Last year, I thought they had a lot of different guys that could score. They can go different position, different sets to score. This year, it's probably Vaughn, and I think the big kid is doing most of the scoring. Then everyone else is kind of chipping in. So it's a little different, but their defense is still good. They rebound, they block shots, they're athletic. So the talent looks the same, but I think he's offensively has been more precise on who scores. Last year, I thought they had a lot of guys that can score, and that made them dangerous. But this year's team is just as good. I mean, Woods is averaging double digits, so is Vaughn. So I think, going to this game, I think they're just as talented and just as good as they were last year. Well, I think when you have a lot of guys that can score, sometimes it can work against you, meaning if one guy gets hot, then they kind of go to that one person. When you have just 2 guys, you key on those guys, and what you have to do is not let the third option, fourth option, fifth option go off on you. And that's kind of hard because they have some guys that had double digits and stepped up the game offensively, not just those 2 guys. So we can't just think that these 2 guys are going to beat you. We got to assume and guard everyone the same. Well, being in conference now means a lot. I mean, it was, we played them once a year. I always thought it was kind of not such a good thing to say as a rivalry because you never got a chance to play them at home or they didn't play them down there. So now that we're in conference, it's big. I think it's exciting. I think it's exciting for the fans. Definitely exciting for our players. And, if you go down there and you lose, at least you got a chance to come back and play them in front of your crowd. So it's been big going into conference with them.
I really have no clue. I mean, on the offensive end, if I miss a shot or if I see it, I'm thinking about trying to score a bucket. So I'll see it come off the glass, and I'm just It's just instincts, just trying to get a bucket. Yeah. It's not so much me trying to get a rebound. It's like I'm trying to score. So I'm going that much harder to get the rebound. I just have to do that on the defensive end too, kind of. A lot better on the free throw line. I worked a lot over the summer on that. Basically, I feel like I didn't change that much as a player. I just got an increased role on this team.
Have you been pushed harder here than maybe in previous places?
Oh, yeah, of course. A lot more is on my plate, but I take that. I like the responsibility. Yeah.
Where have your increased practice habits been over the last couple weeks? Pushed harder, practicing harder, and playing better. I guess where did that change come from?
Just trying to focus more and knowing, like, through the losing streak that my team needed me. And I just had to go a step up, get better. Yeah.
Obviously, UNLV has a huge front court. I mean, is it the kind of game you look forward to?
Oh, yeah, I've been looking forward to this game for a while. It's been marked on my calendar. Just to play against somebody who's, like, all-conference type player, it's really, like, gets me going.
Obviously, you beat them twice last year. I mean, do you think they're going to be thinking about revenge? Obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, a lot of new players, but I know it stings, us beating them 2 times in a row.
You know, you like to block shots, but you put more emphasis consciously on rebounding this year?
No, not really. I just I've changed the way I block. Like last year, I just wanted to block everything, and it caused me to get into foul trouble a little bit. So I've toned that down a little bit, and just trying to be overall on every part of defense, not just shot blocking.
So that triple-double was
Oh, yeah, I want it so bad. I just one game, I promise.
What did you learn about this rivalry between these two schools last year, your first year playing, against UNLV?
I learned that it could be heated. I mean, just looking up in the fans, looking at the fans at their arena and all the signs and the hecklers, and then coming here and our fans, it's like, it's really heated, football and basketball.
What's it like to go into the arena? I mean, it's a really good team. They have a lot of support. You guys are like a heated rival. What's that like going in?
It's like, I don't know, ever since a little boy, I would watch UNLV. I heard about Larry Johnson and all of that. It's like a dream come true. Even though we're hated, I love it. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm used to it in Brooklyn. I play in those street tournaments. Everybody hates me. It's just regular waking up in the morning for me.
Is it something that feeds the team? I mean, when you have
Oh yeah, it's definitely motivates us. I think it's better being. I like being on the road more than I like being at home with our fans.
why are you hated in the street tournaments?
I mean, because like I'll never play for the team that's most known. I like playing on a team that's like just more close to me, like my home team. So everybody hates us because we go into the top tournaments and we'll just beat everybody. So I just like it. I don't know.
Looking for your first road win.
Yeah.
Is this kind of the next step for the team in this road?
Yeah, this is a huge game. If it'll just bring us mentally, it'll prepare us for like the whole conference to get us over the hump of losing and just camaraderie, everything.
You guys got the win over Air Force and had the 2 non-conference wins, but do you think this win over UNLV can help really wash away that 8-game losing streak?
I really do. I believe that a lot. I mean, just like last year, we lost all those non-conference games, and then it didn't matter when we were 5-0. So, same type of thing.
I'm sure you've had a chance to see UNLV in Arizona. They hung for most of the game with Kansas. I mean, what kind of team is this? How good do you think they can be?
They're a young team, but they're very talented, athletic. So we have to be on watch and be prepared. But I think most of us we're like veterans, so I think we can pull it out. Yeah.
You prepare mentally for each game differently than
Nah, not really. I don't want. I tend not to want to go off my routine. I have a routine for every game, so I'll do it the same no matter what.
Any more questions for AJ? Thank you. Questions for Marqueze?
With the offense rolling a little bit, I mean, you have to be feeling a lot better at some point, correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because a lot of eyes look at the point guard when the offense really isn't going smoothly and things like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling to know that our offense is kicking in and it's helping us win ball games.
Coach Carter said, maybe he thought it wasn't going to come around. Was there any thought in your mind where maybe the offense isn't going to come around this season? It's not going to be what we kind of hoped it would be?
Like I said in the past, I mean, no, I've always thought it would eventually come around because I know we all could score the ball. It was just a matter of time, and like Coach said, a matter of us finding our right shots, us searching for that and know where we can knock down shots and knowing what's a good shot or turning a good shot into a great shot. And it was just a matter of time for us to gelling together and figuring that out.
Going up against UNLV, what is this game, the rivalry kind of do to the players?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, it's a big rivalry, even from our past time, from before we even attended school here. It's a huge rivalry, and it's going to continue. I mean, we got 2 last year, and I know they're going to be, heated and want to get us back. So we have to, go into Thomas and Mack ready to play.
Obviously, those are the first road win as well. I guess what do you guys have to do to kind of take this big win when you come to the road and get a road win?
Stay poised. It's going to be a hostile environment. Can't look up in the crowd. It's going to be a lot of people. Just stay poised and just come ready to play. Yes. Like you asked AJ, we need this. This is probably our biggest game right now to wash away 8-game losing streak, just to keep the positive momentum going towards our way. Like I said, it's a new year, new conference, season starting over, so we're just begging on that.
You guys think you're getting in at the right time, coming off these 3 straight wins?
Oh, yeah. Momentum is everything. Confidence is everything. So to go in a place like that, an environment like that, we need all the momentum and confidence we could possibly have. Yeah, he's a really good player. Freshman, he's really good, but I feel like we have a lot of experienced guys, and we ready to handle that.
Any guys from your high school days that you'll come across in this game?
No, they left. Bryson John Jones, he go to Iowa State, he left. Who else? The point guard, he left. Yeah, they all left.
What's that atmosphere like, especially being Nevada, their big rival?
Oh, it's fun. It is fun. Ever since whenever we step foot on the court for warm-ups, I mean, it's about an hour before the game. It starts. It's just a fun, adrenaline's running through you. You just want to play as soon as you step foot on court. But of course, you have to warm up stuff and wait. So I mean, it's a fun game.
What does this rivalry mean? I mean, this is your 5th time playing UNLV.
Means a lot. I mean, been in the shadow of Deontay, watching him, how he performs in there. I just want to go out there, have a great time, have some fun out there because it's a fun game, and hopefully come out with a victory.
You were on the giving end of that dunk last year.
Oh yeah. Let's hope we get some SC top 10 going. But yeah, I mean, environments like that, plays like that, it happens because of the environment, and it just makes it that much fun.
Having a guy like AJ down low and his increased production on the floor, does that help you as a point guard?
Oh yeah, it helps tremendously. Missed shots, he's cleaning everything up. It seems like. So I mean, we're just going to need him to continue to play the way he's playing, especially heading into Wednesday.
How does his defensive rebounding affect your guys' offense? I mean, it seems like you've done a much better job in transition.
Oh yeah, once he get the rebound, we go. Coach really has been emphasizing that, us pushing in transition. So we're going to need him to, rebound the ball, get stops. I mean, even off the block shots, we're going. So that's huge for him because we score easier in transition, I feel like, than half court. So whenever he rebounds, block shots, we have to go.